Look how little we look.
You look little?
Mm-hmm. Was it warm in here? Did you just take a jacket off?
Yeah, I'm holding this hot tea.
Mmm.
You ever hold hot tea before?
Yeah. You
What?
guys should have seen how I held a hot bowl of soup. I held it by the rim like this. Because the bottom was too hot.
Here.
I held it like this. Anyway.
Welcome to the Yeah, Maybe podcast. Yummy. I'm having chai black tea. What are you having?
Coffee and water. Not like mixed together, but they're next to each other.
He likes to mix coffee and water.
Technically, yeah.
He likes watered down coffee.
I like watered down coffee grinds.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
My name's Bobby, and this is...
Oh, do I say my name?
Yeah.
James. And together we are
Bobby and James.
coming to you live from Studio 8.
Studio 8.
Yeah.
Toady acts a little different when we're sitting here because he thinks it's like chill time. I think he gets to go on my lap.
Toady.
I would let you on my lap, but I'll spill my tea. And we wouldn't want to have a gossip podcast, would we?
Spill tea. And don't keep hitting me. Toady, hi. We have a fun-filled podcast for you folks.
To be completely transparent, we...
No.
Oh. Nah. Never mind.
Anyway, this is the first attempt at the podcast. Here we go. Episode 21. The big 2-1. In 10 more years, we can legally drink.
You don't think it's weird to say the same joke again?
My birthday's coming up.
Okay.
Gets closer and closer every day.
It's only funny to us because we said that in our first attempt.
Did we?
And earlier this morning, James was like, I don't want to talk about the same thing we talked about because it makes me feel weird.
It makes my head feel funny.
And then he makes the same exact jokes at the same time.
Well, we're not going to talk about the same thing, though.
We don't have a plan anymore.
Yeah, we do. We're going to talk about the other two things that I can't remember. Do you remember?
Did you write it down?
I don't know. It's in my phone if I did. We were going to talk about camping, but we're not going to talk about camping.
We're going to talk about the show you're watching, bucket list, would you rathers.
Bucket list, would you rather. So we need a new first one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking... do you want to talk about aliens?
Sure.
Or cavemen?
It doesn't matter to me.
Pretty much the same thing, huh?
I know the same amount about both.
Let's do cavemen. It's close to camping.
That's what I thought, and dinosaurs.
Anyway, we're going to start off this podcast the way we start every single podcast, literally ever, we've done.
No.
No?
The one that we posted when I was sick, we didn't do it. It was messed up.
Yeah, it's messed up. Almost ever. We're going to go over our peaks and our pits.
Welcome to our pit and peak section. We're happy to have you.
Yes, we are.
Am I going to use my same ones again?
I am.
Yeah, I like what I wrote. I did add one extra peak in the other one, but I don't remember what it was. I changed it.
I have another peak.
All right, I'm going to go first.
Go for it.
My pit was I cried a lot last week, and I was stressed. We have a puppy in the house, and I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of puppies. I don't like the destructive nature. I don't like the loud nature. I don't like the Gus being almost my size and
It's Gus?
wanting to kill me. That's just an example of a puppy I know right now.
Yeah.
That lives in my house. So I was a little cryy, little stressed. I was also PMSing, so you know, tis what tis. Also, we went to a coffee shop to plan this podcast that we are only following half of the plan that we made now.
Over half.
Over half. Let's be generous.
I am.
And modest. And they were playing some of the worst music I could have picked. It wasn't the worst I could have picked, but I didn't like it.
There's certain vocalists that Lee really doesn't like.
I don't know why.
And I know why. I don't even like them.
I can't pin down a real reason, though.
Like that one song I like, that I'm like, this song's good, and then it gets bad.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew you wouldn't like it.
Well,
it's
you
like
don't either.
It's like yelly, screamy, but not like...
It's in between a sing and a scream, but
More like
most
it's just
people
a yell.
wouldn't consider it a scream.
No, I would just yelly.
It's just kind of like...
Yeah.
So, if that gives you a little taste, I hope it
If we
does.
don't get copywritten.
My
Strike.
peak is James put up lights in our kitchen, a light in
double
our
peak
bathroom. So he put up recess lighting, and then he put up 2 pendant lights, which are so cute. It feels like a diner in there. So now I call the kitchen James's Diner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty amazing. If you want a sense of the before, we had 5 blaring LED work lights. And if you don't know what a LED work light looks like, just imagine standing in front of one bulb from a new car with their brights on.
Yeah,
Their headlights.
they were stapled to the ceiling.
Yeah. And they just blared into your corneas, and I probably have worse vision because of them.
Yeah, and to turn them on, we had a power strip on the ground that you just flip the power switch on with your foot.
Yeah, with your toe.
Yeah.
You could bend down, but...
Like an IKEA lamp.
So that was a big peak for me. I also had some fun times with Grace. We took a snow walk with I took a snow walk with Grace. And her dog is a Norwegian elk hound, which is kind of husky-ish snow dog vibe. And he's so funny in the snow.
Oh, he's so funny.
He rubs his face and like holds his head down on the ground and then pushes it forward with his legs because he loves the snow and ice.
I think it's like called surfing. Because birds do that.
Why not call it sledding?
Mm.
Those are mine. Your turn.
Okay. My pit was Gus. Lee kind of took it. She didn't take it the first time. But she kind of took it this time.
But that's kind of why I was stressed and crying. I didn't mean to take it.
That's fine.
I'm trying to be modest.
Mm-hmm.
Generous.
But he has been extra sad and just not having a good time. But I have 2 peaks, maybe 3 peaks.
What?
Yeah. My peak is he's acting a lot better now. Like, also the first time we went to film the podcast, he couldn't not cry.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I think we're going to have a lot better chance today. He kept tearing up his bed and his crate. Like, I put one in there, and then 2 days later, it was done. And then I got him a new one, and he instantly started to chew on it. So I took it out, and he was fine for a while without a bed in his crate. And then he was not great, but not terrible. And then I had given him some of his frozen Kongs outside of his crate. And then I tried to give them to him with him staying in the crate, and he was not going to have it. Now that he knew there was freedom outside of the crate with a Kong, that's what he preferred. I did some Googling also. They said, put a bed in there. I was like, okay. We put a bed back in there that he didn't tear up the first time, which I don't know why he doesn't tear this one up.
It's the
dingy softest, but it's the softest out of the, I don't know. But he doesn't tear it up. He seems to be happier with it. And then also there was like 2 days where we gave him his Kongs in the crate and we left because he was going to cry and drive us all crazy. So we did that. I put all 3 of them in there and just let him go to town. And we came back, and now he doesn't mind. He just stays in the crate with the Kong and eats it, and he's better. I also think he's been better outside of his crate too.
But right. I have another theory. The day he decided that he wanted to be a bad dog was the day that James's nephew Clifton came over.
That's true. With like where we kept the TV on the whole time.
There was just a lot going on.
Yeah.
But not only that. So we went over to Allie's boyfriend's apartment one time with Clifton to take care of Keegan's cat. And Keegan's cat's name is Mike. He's a sweet little rag doll.
So nice.
Little boy, loves to play, super fluffy and nice, likes to just like do fun cat puppy stuff. So we walk in, immediately Mike goes up to Clifton, James's nephew, and hisses at him. I've never seen Mike hiss. I told Keegan about it Allie's boyfriend, and he was like, I've never heard Mike hiss in my life.
I think he even swiped at him.
He did. So I'm thinking maybe Clifton has some weird juju for animals.
Yeah, demon vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd go as far as to say demon vibes, but I might.
How else would you explain it?
Maybe.
Clifton's really easy to watch, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point. There was also that going on.
Mm-hmm. And since he left is when Gus has been better again. So it was also just like a torn attention
I don't
span
know.
type
Monday,
thing.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think he was better yesterday.
Yeah.
My other peak, I almost said pit. We did raclette night at our house, and it was fun. There were 6 of us there, and we had cheese over potatoes and salami and pickled vegetables, which it was all really good. I just don't understand how that works or why people do that. But it was good. And Lee and I are not big cheese people, and the raclette was really good. We had a little mini raclette warmer thing.
Yeah, it was like a big griddle thing, and then there were tiny trays that went under it. You put a slice of cheese in it, melt, and then it just slid off onto the potatoes.
Yeah.
And that's just, if someone described that to me, I'd be like, ew.
Yeah.
And I saw it in real life, and I was like, that's not my jam. But it was good.
It was good. The potatoes were so good.
Yeah. The potato, I mean, I could have eaten the potatoes without the cheese so easily.
Oh, for sure.
That's all I ate.
Put some vegetables in there, a little bit of beef.
Beef.
Oh, and our snow walk. We went for a walk in the snow, and Lee made a video that'll make you cry. It'll make us cry.
It'll make James cry.
Yeah, maybe Gus too.
I'm not really in the video.
So, you were there. Anyway, that's my peaks and pits.
I have another pit.
Oh no, you're gonna have to come up with another peak.
Okay.
Okay, go for your pit.
I take awesome pictures and videos, and the only one who benefits is James. And I have big problems with that.
You got beef?
I got beef with that. A little bit of beef on the vegetables with that. Yeah. So I'd like to New Year's resolution, never take any more pictures of James.
How about New Year's resolution, try to teach me to take better pictures?
Oh, wait, I saw a TikTok.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry. I saw a TikTok, and this girl would take a picture of her boyfriend in the place with the placement she wants, and then he'd look at it, and then he could take the picture.
That's why I've literally asked Lee, I'm like, I don't know where you need to be in the picture. Like, where, like, are you in the, like, 2/3 down, or like how far or how close?
So I think our plan's going to be, we're going to watch a, like, beginners how to take pictures video. I think that will help you because you seem not to have any basics. And then we'll do that. I take a picture of you like the way I like, and then you try to do it.
That's fine with me.
Because James was like, please teach me how to take pictures, but I'm not a photo teacher. I'm just a person.
Do you think photo teachers are not people?
I'm just a Bobby. They think about photo in a way to teach, and I think about photos as click.
Okay. Well, so do I. So we're the same. You and I.
Right. Never mind then.
What was our second topic?
Bucket list.
Let's just do that first.
Okay. We'll cap it with a random topic. I
That's
think we
what
could
I
do
think.
Would You Rathers for a while.
I agree. That's why I was like, we can just do these.
We'll see if Would You Rathers are boring or not.
Okay, Lee. Tell me about your bucket.
Okay, I put 4 things on my bucket list.
Oh, 4?
I'm not big on bucket lists. I don't know what to put on it. I'm super open to what I do in my life. There's nothing I'm sure of where I'm like, I do not want to miss this. You know?
Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't know why.
Like, I'm open to the opportunities that life just like hands me.
I guess also...
Not like in a planned way.
Yeah, and you might be able to relate to this. Not in a negative tone, but I accept that I probably won't get to do everything. So, like, some things won't happen. So, I don't hold any one thing super high up, but, like, why not? You know, why is there not one thing that's like, man, before I kick the bucket, I have to do this?
I also feel like if I do feel that one thing where I'm like, I have to do this, I want to do it now. Like, I'm not trying to wait around and have it sit on a list.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. Like, going to a different country would probably be on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, my first one on my list is learn how to snowboard.
What are we doing here? We should be snowboarding.
We should be. It's ice raining outside.
No, it's snowing.
Yeah, but under that it's ice.
Yeah, I bet Perfect North is great right now.
Yeah, we should go.
Today?
Now you're acting like we can't go. What are we doing here? You want to go today?
I mean, we could. My car would make it.
I don't have snow pants or anything. Though.
So, wear
think
regular
Allie
pants.
does. I could steal Allie's.
Well, think about it.
Okay. What's your bucket list?
Okay, bucket list. Finish my car how I want it done.
What kind of car are you working on, James?
I have a $19
Porsche.
My nose is a little drippy. A 1986 Porsche 911 Targa top that I'm working on.
Can you put a picture on the screen for people who won't understand?
I can put a picture on the
what
screen.
A Porsche 911 Targa top is.
Yeah. I'll put one right there. Okay. Yeah, and it's been my dream car. I like old 911s, and I would love to finish it one day to my liking.
You know what I think is cool?
What do you think is cool?
I like that 911 is 911.
Yeah.
But it's such a different thing when you say 911.
Yeah.
And I never realized they were the same number until right now.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
This is not a good thing to say to the public, but as a kid, I was confused about like September 11th. They'd call it 9/11. And I was like, I get that as a bad thing, but just say 911. Because I thought that's what it was about. Like an emergency. Yeah. I was a kid. Yeah. I didn't know.
I mean, it happened when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, I think I was in 4th grade then.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
People won't know how old we are if we say that.
That's fine.
I wasn't born yet.
I got held back for a long time. I always got that confused. But I have the car. I bought it for really cheap, and it was all the way apart. And I've been working on it for 2 years now. And it runs and drives, but now I need to make it look pretty. So I'm really excited to get that done.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have. Imagine if that car's done.
Right?
And nice.
James.
And I just drive it.
Just gets so much joy from cars he loves. So I think that's an exciting part for me. Also, I trust that he's going to make it look really good. Because there are car dudes out there who just wouldn't. And I know James will.
Yeah. I'm just going to make it a very normal off-white with black interior, and I'm going to make it quiet, and it does have a Honda engine in it, so that's different. But yeah, it'll be really nice when it's done.
It's interesting to have a Honda engine and then wanting to make it quiet, because are you the only person who wants that?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure everyone else is like, Honda engine? Turn it up.
Yeah, and it's the same kind of Honda engine that people make fun of when they hear it in the middle of the night. Like it's that Honda engine.
It's that.
Yeah, it sounds like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. The reason I did that though is the engine cost $500. If I'd put the correct engine in, it would have cost $15,000.
I like the Honda engine in it, and I think it's cute.
It's cute. It's small. But it also makes the same performance stuff as the original engine. So, and I can buy parts at AutoZone if I needed.
And like, let's say down the road, you were like, actually, I do want the original engine. That could be a project for you.
Yeah, I would never.
Car.
I would never.
You know, maybe people change.
People change, not me.
Yeah, you're so generous
I'm
and modest.
But yeah, to finish that car all the way, which I think will happen within the next year. Maybe.
I like this gesture.
Scouts honor.
Isn't Scouts like, oh, this is Girl Scouts? What's Boy Scouts?
No, this is Hunger Games.
What's Girl Scouts? I was never a Girl Scout.
I have no idea.
The next thing on my bucket list is I want to live near water sometime in my life.
You do now. I know what you mean.
Like I want to
Not a brown
be very
river.
near it.
Coastal,
lakeside, whatever.
would my grandma's in Florida be close enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to see the water from where I live. I just want it to be very accessible.
Yeah.
Like you walk like 2 blocks to get to the ocean from our house.
Yeah, less than 5 minutes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely close enough.
So like the ocean, and like a quiet beach.
Mm-hmm. If I lived by a lake, I would like to be able to see it. I feel like that's a more realistic thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, it's so beautiful. Unless of like a hurricane situation. Did you sleep well? Oh, your facial hair goes really far up your face.
Thanks,
What's
Lee.
it doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to go into your eye.
I know a guy who it goes like to here.
Wow.
Yeah, caveman.
Fully or just like random hairs?
Randomly, but full enough.
Can you imagine? Anyways, what's your next bucket list item?
That's it for you?
Live by water?
What water do you prefer to live by?
I don't have a preference. I just really like being in and around water.
I would like to live in a van/bus for maybe like 6 months. That's what I wrote. Maybe like, I don't know. I would like to do that at some point in time. Be able to drive anywhere I want and just go wherever I want and go see stuff. Because like there's so much to see in the United States, but I feel like just people never see it. And like you can just go and see it and then die.
Right.
So
that's a good timeline. Go and see it and then die.
Yeah, so I'd like to do that before I die. Just make like a trip around the US or whatever.
I'd like to do that.
Maybe go to Canada in it. But yeah, you can also park by water and just live there for a week if you wanted. And just hang out. It's like camping, but in a vehicle. Yeah, there's places out west I would love to go to. So
that rolls right into my next bucket list item.
Well, let's hear it, Lee.
I want to see the redwoods.
Yeah, so do I.
I really want to. I've always wanted to and I haven't. What am I doing?
Let's go.
Okay.
That's one of the places I want to go.
No way.
Yeah, way. I'm trying to cut one down.
Yeah way.
Leave my mark on history.
Yeah. I'd like to cut it down with my bare hands.
Yeah. I'm going to use a chainsaw.
I'm going to use my paws. Like sharp nails.
I want to go climbing. You want to go climbing today? Okay.
Do you have anything else on your list?
Yeah, my last one's the big serious one. I'd like to get married and have kids.
It's so similar to mine.
Yeah, right before I die. Once I have kids, I'm good to go. That's leaving my mark on history too. You ever hear that joke? You know why I named my kid Mark? I'm trying to leave my mark in history.
Behind.
Something. Lee knows this. I would love to get married and have kids and have them. I was going to make a terrible joke. I'll make it and then edit it out. And then I'm going to have my kids be better than my sister's kids. Because both of them stole the names, if I were to have a son, on what I would name my kid. Is the volume increasing or what? Yeah, I was going to name my kid Clifton. That's my nephew. And then my younger sister had a kid named Oliver. That's what I was going to name my kid, with the middle name James. And she's like, whoop, that's good too, huh?
To be fair, I think there are a lot of good names out there.
Yeah, I'll probably incorporate the name Harley, whether it's a guy or a girl. I think I said guy, like my kid. Whether it's a guy.
I like the name Harley for a girl. I like the name Harley for a girl.
And it was my grandpa's middle name.
I think I could just add that onto my name.
What do you mean? Are you going to steal it too? Lee Har?
Harley.
Harley, got it. Why did I have to do that?
I thought you were joking.
I wasn't.
Okay. I have one more on my bucket list.
That's fine. I was done talking.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. I was done talking.
Perfect. Mine says love someone, ?
Maybe. Hmm?
I don't feel like I've ever really loved anyone. I don't care about getting married or having kids. I actually would prefer not to have kids. They're gross. And
Yeah, they're like adult
they
puppies.
like poopy and snotty and they screamy and I don't like key.
Mm.
Stinky, yucky.
Mm.
But I'd like to love someone that's not my dog or a friend. I like my friends a lot. But I think that would be a nice experience, something I haven't really done yet.
Yeah.
Could be cool.
You should go on a blind date.
Okay.
I can set it up.
Who are you going to set it up with?
I can't tell you, or
You're
it wouldn't be a
acting
blind
like-
date.
You're acting like I wouldn't be able to guess.
I bet I could find somebody you wouldn't know.
Okay.
God, I'll set you up with Carl.
I would throw up. I would just leave.
I
I would have to be blonde.
can tell you this. We ripped through those bucket list things. What do you think?
'Cause we don't really care about bucket lists.
No, what do you think some things that people would put on their bucket list? Definitely skydiving.
Yeah, skydiving.
People love to put skydiving on their bucket
Scuba
list.
diving, parasailing.
So
People like extreme sports on there.
I think I've mentioned this, but can I mention it again?
Bungee jumping.
I would love to go scuba diving, but I don't think I ever want to go scuba diving.
Why don't you just go snorkeling? I think you'd love that.
I might as well scuba dive, you know?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Snorkeling, you don't need to do any training, any classes. You just kind of do it. And there are beautiful places to snorkel.
Mm.
I
love water.
I used to go to the beach in Connecticut, and our friend's dad would snorkel like every morning and see a bunch of cool stuff. Just in like Connecticut. It's not like a coral reef or anything beautiful, and the water's not very clear, but he saw a bunch of stuff and loved it.
I could do that in the river.
Yeah.
Our river's nasty.
It's really gross.
It's just
Stinks like
brown.
garbage.
I think another one for a lot of people is to fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
And have kids. And traveling, usually.
Traveling or like a career goal sometimes.
I guess ours are pretty normal.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty much traveling for 6 months and get married, have kids.
I mean, snowboarding is kind of an extreme sport. I just want to like go down the hill. I don't need to go off jumps or anything crazy.
Yeah, I would love to go snowboarding. I've never been. Yes, I guess that's it for bucket list, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Leave it in the comments below what your bucket list item is.
We haven't asked for a
I
single
know.
comment.
I know. I just saw. I realized
Talk
that.
about failure.
No, leave it in the comments below if you think we're failures.
Leave it in the comments below if you pity us.
Leave it in the comments below if you commented before.
Next section is would you rather. Are you feeling completed on the bucket list thing? I'm hoping that you are.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. We asked for would you rathers from our lovely Instagram followers. I don't know if you know them. They're so nice.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at the Yeah Maybe Podcast.
Only if you're nice.
I don't care. They can be mean.
Yeah, I don't care either. It's the numbers that count.
You're bound to get a couple mean people.
You want me to pick at random? I haven't read any of these. We didn't want to read them.
I can pick them if you want.
Oh, thank God. I don't know what
Thank you,
order.
God.
I don't know what order they go in. Like if it's from the
These are them?
beginning to the.
These are them?
Yeah.
These are them?
Yeah.
That's not it. Okay, listen up.
Welcome to our Would You Rather section. Play along if you want. Leave a comment down below for any of the Would You Rather prompts on what you would pick and why. You don't have to tell us why.
Always have a soundtrack of your life being played for everyone to hear or no music ever.
Soundtrack for sure. I know my soundtrack would be sick.
I wonder if your soundtrack plays when you sleep. Like just that.
Sleep sounds?
The typical lullaby song. Bum, bum, bum.
I think it could just be like ambient noise.
Yeah, I guess that would be for your life.
I play ambient noise when I sleep anyways.
I can only think of those TikToks. Care if I play a little something so I can fall asleep?
Screaming.
Yeah, I would definitely pick the soundtrack. I think I would enjoy that. I think I would enjoy it all the time.
The only thing I would feel bad about is having other people hear it all the time. Like, I think that would be like, let's say I'm on an airplane and everyone's hearing.
Yeah, so I guess I'm selfish because, yeah, I need it.
Yeah.
I love music.
I think I can accommodate my life to try and not bother people with it.
Also, I wonder if the soundtrack of your life would play all the songs that you would want to hear.
Right.
Like, it just knows. It also could make moments more memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're at the zoo, but also, like, the snow video you took, what's going to play the whole time? You played a sappy song for, like, 20 seconds.
Right.
What plays for an hour walk?
Why do you think there's not enough sappy songs to play the whole time we want?
I don't know. So, yes, soundtrack for the rest of our lives.
And that's 2 for soundtrack for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, you guys get to hear it, huh?
Yeah, we'd play during the podcast, both of ours at the same time. Hopefully we have the same soundtrack.
I think this one's a pretty easy one. Would you rather spend 45 minutes in a room with cockroaches or poisonous snakes?
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
If the snakes weren't poisonous, I would pick snakes. I think snakes are pretty cool.
They can still bite, though.
Cockroaches?
Snakes.
Oh.
Poisonous or not.
Yeah, but
And
like, will they?
If you get the wrong snake in there, it could eat you.
I guess you're right. It didn't specify what kind of snakes. I'm picturing small snakes.
Well, poisonous snakes are smaller. I pick cockroaches all the time.
Yeah, I do think they're gross, but they don't bite.
Yeah.
So I guess I could just like do a battle royale like you do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so this is crazy. Today I found James's bug collection in some of our plumbing parts.
It was just one bug.
And he was like, oop, a bug. Like he's never seen it before. I know that's his prized winner.
No, that bug was little. He wouldn't even get in.
That's just because you don't expect him to win. And then he's like, bow, bow.
No.
Throwing punches with his 18 legs.
He had 6.
See, he knows him so well.
I think this is an interesting one for us.
Okay.
Traffic, but easy to find parking spot. Or no traffic, but super hard to find parking spot. I know what I'd pick.
I don't really have a preference. I guess I would pick parking spot.
Parking spot what? Really?
Yeah.
That's not what I picked.
Like, I'm picturing I can't find a parking spot anywhere, even far away. Because I'll park far away.
I'm imagining you can find a parking spot far away. Because, like, technically, let's say you were going to even an OTR. Like, you
That's where I'm picturing.
You couldn't find a parking spot. Well, I don't think... this could just be me, but, like, let's say it's the far side of Findlay Market. That's not a parking spot for OTR.
Right.
That's for Findlay Market.
I'll park on Central Parkway and walk in. I don't care.
Same. I will walk. I'd rather walk. Traffic gets boring. Also, I drive a manual car. Traffic sucks.
Okay, well, I was just picturing it as you can't find a parking spot ever. Like, you can't find one.
Well, then what would you do? Uber?
Go home.
Go home. Yeah, I'm looking at the parking spots aren't for the places.
You're not looking at that.
I'm not a liar.
Next question, please.
No problem. Would you rather have no finger/toenails or no hair at all?
Probably no nails.
I can imagine what it's like with no hair. I can't imagine what it's like with no nails.
Right.
I don't know what that is.
My grandma didn't have nails on her toes because she got a lot of ingrown toenails, so I think she had them removed. And it was fine. She lived a normal foot life, so, you know.
I wonder how that would affect climbing.
The only thing you wouldn't have is the protection on the top, but typically your nails just get in the way.
No nails, baby.
Yeah. I like my hair. And I don't... Like, for you, hair is a big thing because you're sweating all the time. And imagine no eyebrows.
Yeah.
Next question.
Thank you.
You also have a hair growing on your nose I can see right now.
Thanks.
What's that about?
Genetics. Would you rather switch dogs or switch y'all's entire wardrobe?
Wardrobe.
Lee, that's how much you hate Gus? Are you sure?
I love Toady. I love Toady. If we switch dogs, we could never live apart until Toady dies. That is the only way I will agree.
Well, you could just watch my dog.
But to be fair, James has some of the worst clothes ever that will never fit me. But I'm imagining I could probably replace mine.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
It's a permanent thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Gus.
Cool.
Because what's cool about James is James will pretty much give up his pets to anybody.
It's not true.
It kind of is, though.
To anybody?
Well, I'm anybody. If I went up to you and I said, James, please, I have to have Gus. Please give him to me. You'd be like, well...
No, there'd be stipulations.
Right. I can handle stipulations.
Okay.
If I came up to him, James has a cat named Boris at his mom's right now. If I was like, I really, really want Boris, you'd be like, you know what? Here you go.
That's completely different.
How?
I know you'll take care of Boris. I wouldn't just give him to somebody.
You don't think I'd take care of Gus?
No, I think you would. What I'm saying is, you say I would give my pets to anybody? What are you doing?
There's a bunch of peanut butter on there or something.
Okay.
Leave a comment down below if there's peanut butter on your headphones.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you'll take care of them. Like, I would give my pet to you or my mom. That's it. But I would switch dogs also. I don't fit in your clothes.
Right. I have some t-shirts that would fit you, but I can't. You would fit my sweatpants.
I get no shoes.
No shoes, no pants, barely. You would have some skirts.
I'd be like a cartoon character.
It would
with
be
just a
unfortunate.
shirt on.
Some of my pants are stretchy, but not enough.
Mm.
James is huge.
Mm.
Every time he walks into a room, I'm like, can you move over? You don't fit, you big boy.
Somebody saw me post. There was a couple people who commented on it when we were at Clifton Market, and I called Lee my son. Somebody actually said, I didn't know you had a son, and meant it. That. And then also someone said, is Lee really that small? And I was like, yeah, we are different sizes. It's hard to tell on the podcast.
James is big.
Put your hand on the mic.
Okay.
And then look at my hand on the mic. We're different.
Yeah. It's very hard to tell on the podcast.
Yeah.
I also think I have a pretty big head for my size.
Maybe.
But still, compared to you, it's much smaller.
Much smaller.
But if I take a picture with people my size, my head's the biggest typically.
Yeah, I could see that. You have a big head.
Yeah, I got it from my daddy.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
My daddy has a big head. Hi, Daddy. Hey, Mom, can you tell Dad I said hi?
Would you rather ride a giant frog or a giant turtle into battle?
Ooh. I would definitely feel more protected on the turtle, and I would feel more agile on the frog. But could I stay on the frog is the question.
That's what I was thinking about.
I would need
take
to
one
be
jump.
Literally tied on all my limbs to the frog.
Yeah.
Can I trust a frog? I don't know why I think frogs are skittish. They're gonna if I really want to battle, my froggy's not gonna lead me there. I think my froggy's gonna run, which is kind of my way.
Yeah, that's your vibe.
The turtle, I've seen turtles book it though. Are we talking about a tortoise or a turtle?
It says turtle.
Turtles aren't gonna get me much of anywhere on land. Tortoises though.
Are turtles only in the water?
No. But I like tortoise feet.
Me too.
Y'all ever seen tortoise feet?
Mm-hmm. They're like elephant feet.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird to think about.
I think I'm a frog girl.
I'm a turtle boy.
Thank you.
I would try to sit on his neck, so then I can also be kind of under the shell. You know. Mm-hmm. And then also when he hides, I'll just get squished in there.
I think it would be cool. Let's say it was an actual fight, if I could just jump over the obstacles of the battlefield and or arrows flying at me or whatever the heck. I'm imagining this battle without guns.
Okay. No guns.
Plus, we don't talk about that kind of stuff on the podcast. That was just bow and arrow.
Yeah, bow and arrow.
I would pick the frog.
I mean, one good bow and arrow strike to a frog.
Then I eat the legs and I'm powered up.
Okay.
I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah. I said all of a sudden, all our morals go out the window.
But this is battle.
Here's a related question. Would you rather be a frog or a rat?
Rats live such short lives. Do you know the lifespan of a frog?
Longer than 2 to 3 years, I would assume.
Rats are very cute, though.
Smart, too.
Are frogs dumb? Be honest.
I just don't think you can train a frog like you can train a rat, so
I'm having trouble.
I might have to guess some food. Hold this.
Welcome to my little sideshow. My name's Lee. I will be your host. The host of the Yeah Maybe podcast was Bobby, and now it's just me. As an update on my New Year's resolution of being nicer, I saw a couple comments. I just can't get comfortable. I saw a couple comments that were like, how are your New Year's resolutions going? And no, I have not been nicer. Do I wish that I had been nicer? Yes. Do I have regrets? No. But I'm happy to say that James also has not been following his resolution of cooking more. I haven't seen him cook a single thing besides cereal.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I haven't said anything this whole time. And that concludes my sideshow. Thanks for coming. Would you rather be a frog or a rat?
I'd rather be a rat. You still trying to figure it out?
I'm kind of open to either option. I don't really care about being smart. Like, you know those frogs that people have in the tanks and they're kind of blue and squishy and
Yep.
they feed them bugs and
Kinda
they keep
flat.
missing?
Yeah.
Like, that sounds good.
Yeah, rats are just cooler in my opinion.
I don't know any rats personally, so
I've met quite a few rats in my life.
I think it's cool that rats can, like, be really smart and live their lives freely.
It's bright in here, huh?
All of a sudden. I'll pick frog just to be different.
Okay, you're disgusting. What is this question? Would you rather have 6 fingers or be a giant?
Interesting. I'm going to have to go with 6 fingers.
I too will have to go with 6 fingers. I'm already part giant.
Leave a comment down below if you are part giant. Excuse me. I'm hoping I don't have the actual hiccups at this point.
See from a bug's point of view or see from an eagle's point of view?
Eagle.
Why?
I picture the bug's point of view being dirty. Like,
What?
I don't want to walk through the mud. Like, once you step in mud as a bug, like, it's going to be a while before you get out.
Yeah. What if you're a flying bug?
Okay. Dragonfly vibes?
Sure.
Okay.
Still,
I like the way butterflies fly when they're like...
they must get dizzy. Literally floating around. I also will pick eagle because I could see a ton of sunrises and sunsets.
And, like, why can't I be an eagle on the ground, you know?
Here's an interesting one.
Okay.
Would you rather have to drink soda every day or beer?
Oh, God. My least favorite things. James is going to pick soda.
I am going to pick soda.
I am going to pick soda.
Which one?
Which soda?
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick seltzer?
No. Because that's not soda.
I don't know enough about healthy-ish sodas. I would need to find one with, like, real sugar in it and none of the food coloring. And preferably organic.
I'm sure they make that.
I think so, too.
I will also pick soda. I don't drink alcohol.
Maybe when you're 31.
Once I'm old enough. Would you rather be green or blue?
Green, please.
I would too pick green. I love blue, but I feel like being too much blue is bad.
Mm-hmm. There's something about, like, a blue person that seems sickly, and there's something about a green person that seems like a plant.
This one's just for you.
Oh.
Would you rather have James's mustache or his arms and legs?
Arms and legs.
Why?
So I can reach stuff when I'm climbing.
You're going to look weird.
You don't think I'd look weird with a mustache?
I think you'd look less weird with a mustache.
I do have a boyish vibe about me.
Then
I
you
will
could
admit
just
that.
be like, I'm now he.
I don't really want to be, though.
Okay. There's another one for you.
Okay.
I already know what the answer is.
Mm.
Would you rather smell James's feet or eat Toadie's poop?
James's feet.
Yeah, easy. My
I
feet
smell
don't
them
smell
against
bad.
my will every day.
Okay.
I have a good sniffer. And James has stinky feet.
Oh, okay. Drive a reliable car you hate everything about or drive an inconvenient car that you love?
I know which one you're picking.
Camera's done.
Oh, dang it.
Just keep going on this one.
Okay. I know which one you're going to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to pick the inconvenient one that you love.
Yeah.
Because you can handle the inconvenience. Can I, though?
Once a month it breaks down.
I would like to have the inconvenient car. One, because it would bring me joy to love my car, and I know a guy who can fix it. And then it gives me another reason to get in someone else's car when it's more than just me. And that's a life hack if you are a selfish little brat.
Nice. Would you rather have a toad-sized toadie or a toadie-sized toad?
A toad-sized toadie.
That'd be so funny.
I would be a rich viral woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Either way, though. But the little toadie would be so cute.
See 1 hour into the future or 10 years into the future?
1 hour.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I feel like that's a more useful skill. 10 years, like, what am I supposed to do with that information?
I guess I was looking at it as you only get to look once.
Oh, I'm looking at it as you get to use it over and over.
That's your superpower?
Yeah, like 10 years into the future, like I could see potential problems and then try and solve them in advance.
Yeah.
But like, how am I capable of solving problems like that?
Yeah, I guess I would also take the 1 hour one then.
The 1 hour thing, I'd be like, I wonder what that's going to be like. Boop, I get to see it. Nah, I'm not going.
Oh, I'm looking at the lottery.
Oh, yeah, cool. I love the lottery.
Me too. The lottery's my favorite thing on the planet.
I like the little contraption they spin and the balls come out.
Yeah. Would you rather have to always walk very slowly or consistently running?
Running.
Wow. She hates running.
But I feel like I could make running a speed walk type pace.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is put a little bounce in it. I'd be really good at bouncing. It would be inconvenient if I wanted to sneak up on someone. I want to do that a lot.
I can't even think anymore. Would you rather have to only walk on your hands or only write and draw with your feet? Why does this one confuse me?
I don't know why that confuses you. Would you rather only walk on your hands or write and draw with your feet?
Write and draw with my feet.
I might lose my job if I had to write and draw with only my feet. But I don't think I'm capable of walking on my hands.
You'd become capable. Okay. Tell me what you're grateful for. Take your phone back while you're at it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tony, hold on to that. Okay. My first grateful item is alone time. I like being alone. I'm glad I get to have alone time. It makes me feel at ease and I need it to recharge. So I like it and it's good.
Is that it?
Yeah, don't we alternate when we do grateful?
Yeah. Just seems short.
I always have short gratefuls.
I am super grateful for shoes.
Again?
Yeah. Have I done that before?
Yeah.
They're back for the number one spot. Yeah, I think it's because we were walking in the snow and my shoes were so good. Like my feet don't get wet. They don't get cold. I have some nice Red Wing boots from when I used to work for Red Wing. And then also I just got climbing shoes. Those are cool too. And shoes just make life really, really easy and enjoyable. Because imagine if your feet hurt. You're not having a good time. You shaking your head? Why?
I'm just emphasizing your point. You're not having a good time.
Yeah, I love shoes. Tall shoes, short shoes. I don't like flip-flops. I have talked about this because I said I don't like flip-flops. But I love shoes. I'm excited to climb in my new shoes again.
My next
Hit 'em,
grateful
Lee.
item is longer days. I'm glad the days are getting longer. The lays are getting donger.
Ew.
Sorry. I am very grateful for extra time in the sunlight, even if it's a slow process. I appreciate every minute of it.
Yeah, good point. Like we notice when the days are getting really short, but like I feel like we don't notice until like we spring forward that the days are getting longer.
I'm noticing.
Good.
And I love it.
That makes me happy for you and I.
Leave a comment down below if you're happy.
Leave a comment down below to make yourself happy. You want my next one? Stop.
Like, why?
Why what? The next one is friends. I'm thankful for friends. Yeah, that's about it.
My last one is having a clear nose.
What's mine? Okay, I got my last one.
I like it. I like being able to use my nose to smell James's stinky feet and breathe. And or, I suppose. Not and. You know, and or?
Mm-mm.
It's not a word, but people understand it.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, I feel like there should be a word for and or instead of people saying and or. Thoughts?
Camera's done.
All right, we'll let it turn off and then we'll say goodbye with it on. What was I saying?
And or.
Oh, clear nose. I have a deviated septum, which makes my nose garbagey and loud. But when it's clear, I can use the good nostril. And it's pretty dope.
That's really cool, Lee. I'm glad you can breathe. Oh, you guys don't know it, but she's leaving. The last thing that I am grateful for is sunglasses. What, my hair?
Yeah, it's really funny with the headphones.
I have, I think, sensitive eyes to sunlight. So when it's really bright outside, it's really hard for me to see.
Or really bright in this room.
Yeah, same thing. But I'm super thankful for when I have sunglasses, and then I'm also thankful for sunglasses when I don't have them, just that they are a thing, and I know how much they can help me. So thank you, sunglasses. I need to buy a new pair.
He's been wearing my old pair for quite a while, and they will probably no longer fit my head.
I don't know where my sunglasses went, and they're very expensive, so
And do you have two pair?
That was the third pair I've bought.
But you had a tortoiseshell pair.
No idea where those are. I'd like some new sunglasses, but they're just so expensive.
So expensive. Comment down below if you're expensive.
Comment down below your favorite sunglasses brand.
Or if you're expensive.
Or if you're sunglasses.
Hey, James, can you do an impression of Willy Wonka?
Yeah. This is Willy Wonka at the end of the movie where he says Charlie failed, or like he doesn't get the chocolate factory, and this is right before Charlie gives him the everlasting gobstopper back because he stole it to make money. So this is what he says before that.
Spoilers.
Yeah, he says, "I said good day." That's it.
You barely moved the mic away.
Yeah, well,
That hurt my ears.
it's pretty loud, but he's pretty loud in the movie, so.
Can you do an impression of a Venus flytrap?
Yeah, I can.
I'm glad the hands are involved.
Here, touch my hand, but make sure to go move away kind of quick. That's how they work.
Yeah, if you're not watching the video version, what are you doing?
You definitely need the video version
But
for
if
that.
you are on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star shining review. I am begging you practically at this point.
Begging. Girl, I'm begging.
I'm trying to get super duper popular, and you know how to do that with stars. I love stars, and I love popularity, and I love modesty and generosity. So I don't see any reason for you not to write a 5-star review. Do you, James?
Do I what?
See a reason for them not to write a 5-star review?
Well, if you don't have like an Apple account, it could be a little labor intensive to get to it. So probably then I wouldn't. But like if you already have one, and just do it.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that would make it hard to do.
Also, like this video. We love
We're
thumbs
done?
ups. Thumbs ups. I thought we could just like laze about on the outro for a while. We like to do that.
Yeah, so thank you for watching. We will see you next time.
Give
Goodbye.
us a thumbs up. Don't even look at the thumbs down. I don't want your eyes grazing that. Dang it.
Did you hear that?
No.
And that's all we have for you folks. Leave a 5-star review, like the podcast, make sure to subscribe and tell all your friends. Leave a comment down below if this is a little quick.
Subscribe to our channel.
I said that.
Please.
I did not say that.
Please, oh please.
Excuse me.
Leave a comment down below of what you think James should cook this week.
Why is that relevant?
New Year's resolution. It's part of my sideshow.
Okay.
You weren't there for it.
Oh, really? Is that why it was yours?
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's all we have today for you folks.
Bye-bye, my little puppy babies.
Goodbye.
Little babies.
What's your name?
Bobby.
And I'm James.
Thanks for watching our podcast or listening. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We barely ever thank them. We just
I
say,
thank
like,
them.
give us stuff.
I say thank you so much.
Give us comments.
Please.
Give us stuff. I'm gonna pee my pants. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I have to go pee now.